Tonight on KREM 2 News, get ready to race. Bloomsday's almost here. Get to know some of the elite racers looking to be crowned champion this year. Plus, keep an eye out for the man planning to crawl the course on all fours, the Y, tonight.
It is going to be a toasty Bloomsday with temperatures near 80 degrees downtown Sunday afternoon, and I'm continuing to track warm and sunny weather all of next week.
Thanks for making KREM 2 a part of your Saturday night. I'm Cody Proctor. Well, we are now less than 24 hours from the running of the 50th Bloomsday race. Dozens of elite racers have made their way to Lilac City, hoping to be crowned Bloomsday champion tomorrow. KREM 2 Sports Director Andrew Quinn starts us off tonight with a preview of this year's talented field of elite athletes.
This may not be the most loaded international field Bloomsday has ever had. However, there are still racers making their Bloomsday debuts and some with experience on the hilly course looking to become champions tomorrow. The men's elite race will have a first-time champion and features reigning Boulevard race champion Reed Buchanan, who is seeking his first Bloomsday victory after finishing second back in 2022.
I think I'm in as good a shape as I've ever been as far as when I'm coming to this race, or even better. I'm pretty confident going into tomorrow, and it's really exciting to be in that place.
The men's race also features a pair of local athletes and former Gonzaga teammates and training partners, Will Smith and James Amwara, who will compete against each other for the Bloomsday title.
To come back and kind of race each other after parting ways a little bit, it's just fun to have a reunion and to see like what the fitness is at for each other, and especially being in Spokane, like having both of us having run here and me having grown up here, like it'll be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me and Will go pretty far back, been high school buddies, or raced in high school, been teammate in college, now professionals, now going against each other tomorrow. I mean, I think it's just one of those practices that we did at GUs.
The women's elite race also will have a first-time champion, and the top racers are all making their Bloomsday debuts. Despite not knowing what to expect from the course, they are excited to give it their all tomorrow.
I have no idea about it. Most in Kenya we have a lot of hills, so I will not be so surprised. But maybe the course will surprise me. Maybe it's too high, but of course, I'm ready for it.
The hills break up your momentum, so you can there's people here that are definitely fitter than me, but with those hills, I'm hoping that I can use those to my advantage and just kind of grind up those and hope that it kind of takes the burn out of some people in the front and just close hard.
In the men's wheelchair division, Herman Garrick will be looking to make it a three-peat despite a rough beginning to his racing season.
That would be awesome. It's something that's been kind of on my mind these last couple of weeks. I don't think I've three-peated a race in my career, and it's going to be tough. We have a lot of competitors, so got a lot to defend, and we'll see how it goes, and we might possibly have a three-peat. Who knows?
Garrick will be challenged heavily by last year's runner-up Wyatt Willand and fellow Arizona product Jacob Allen.
That'd be so cool for the U of A to have a U of A racer win it, but racing against Herman, it's always just so much fun no matter the outcome.
And the women's wheelchair race should feature another tightly contested battle between last year's winner Hannah Babalola and last year's runner-up retired major Heather Sealover. Now, if you were looking forward to seeing seven-time champion Susanna Scaroni tear up the Bloomsday course this year, she will not be racing as the Tico native is expecting a child. We wish Susanna all the best and hope to see her back at Bloomsday in the coming years. In the newsroom, Andrew Quinn, KREM 2 Sports.
Andrew, thank you so much. And don't forget, with race time almost here, the streets in downtown and near the start of Bloomsday on Riverside and the finish line on the Monroe Street Bridge will be closed. That kicks off at 4:30 tomorrow morning and lasts until about 3 p.m. Other streets along the course will start closing around 7:30 in the morning and will reopen when the last walkers pass. If you can, take public transit to the race. A bus pass is only $2. Now, if you aren't running or walking in Bloomsday, Ash, Maple, Division, and Hamilton streets will all still be be open. Everything you need to know about Bloomsday can be found on our website. Just text the word Bloomsday to 509-448-2000 for that information. And speaking of traffic impacts, looking ahead to Monday, the Idaho Transportation Department's kicking off the reconstruction of the on and off ramps at both Highway 95 and Northwest Boulevard interchanges. It's all part of the ongoing I-90 expansion between Coeur d'Alene and Post Falls. The Highway 95 off ramp to the interstate will be closed. The westbound I-90 off ramp to Northwest will also be closed. That will start on May 11th. I-90 traffic will be restricted to the left lane. Weather right now with meteorologist Michelle Boss, because Mother Nature is going to play a big part in how Bloomsday goes for all of our competitors. And Michelle, you have been tracking things for us, especially when that gun goes off tomorrow.
Yeah, so I am doing nothing close to exerting myself out here right now, but I'm feeling very toasty, and it is certainly going to be a warm Bloomsday, similar in temperatures to what we saw last year, maybe a couple degrees cooler, but prepare for mild weather even at 7 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures in the mid-50s, in the low 60s by 9 a.m., noon in the lower 70s. We are going to have full sunshine out there. That's also going to contribute to it feeling very warm downtown. So again, make sure you're staying cool if you're walking or running, and staying hydrated. It is a warm one out here today. 77 in Spokane, our official high 78. It's currently 78 in Coeur d'Alene, also in Deer Park, almost 80 in Colville, but we are seeing some 80s out across central Washington. And oh my goodness, I just noticed that 91 out in Richland in the Tri-Cities. It's also in the 80s down in Lewiston. We have a few isolated mountain showers up north, the kind that produce 1 or 2 raindrops and then pretty much dry up because the air is pretty dry out here. Otherwise, things are going to be clearing out overnight. What clouds we have out here right now will not be here tomorrow. Sunny skies for Bloomsday, temperatures near 80 and staying warm and dry into the early part of next week.
I will be the last person in line, and I'll be the last one to cross the finish line.
Well, after the break, Bloomsday is hard enough on 2 feet, but what about on all fours? Why one man's bear crawling the course and the cause he hopes to spread awareness about. And it's not just the adults getting in on the Bloomsday fun. Coming up, we're heading down to the Marmot March, where these kiddos showed off the stride of their own.